Hey guys, welcome to Tag-tastic Tuesday, and today I'm probably going to do a two-part tag video just because it can get really long, and so I want to kind of split it up so you guys aren't sitting in front of your computer for like super long in one sitting. You guys can kind of split it up as you have available time. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is the 100 questions nobody asks video, and 100 is kind of just like a starting number, or maybe it's not a starting number, but for me it was a starting number. And then I believe how the tag goes is you're supposed to go ahead and add 5 questions of your own at the end if you can think of some. So if you would like to do this video, go ahead and answer all the questions and then add 5 of your own at the end. So I'm going to go ahead. This is going to be questions 1 through 50, and then I will put a link at the end to video that will have 51 through 105. Okay, so let's get started. Question number 1 is, do you sleep with the closet doors open? And the answer is yes. Do you take shampoo, etc. from hotels? I haven't really stayed in a bunch of hotels lately. I used to whenever I was a kid. I thought it was like funny to take them, but I don't now. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out? We don't sleep with a flat sheet. We only sleep with the fitted sheet, and it stays tucked in pretty much all the time. Have you ever stolen a street sign? No, I have not. Do you like to use post-it notes? Sure, when they're necessary. Do you cut out coupons and never use them? Yes, I tear out coupons all the time. And I'm like, ooh, that's a good idea. We go there. I'd like to go there. I'd like to try that. And we never end up going. Would you rather be attacked by a big bear or a swarm of bees? And if there was a lake or a river around, I guess I would choose a swarm of bees, because then I would just jump in and hopefully they would leave me alone. Otherwise, I would choose a big bear and I would curl up into a fetal position, because that's what I heard you're supposed to do if you're being attacked by a bear. Do you have freckles? Nope, no freckles. Unfortunately, I think they're so cute. Do you always smile for pictures? I try to. Why? What is your biggest pet peeve? My biggest pet peeve is probably whenever I like pick up and clean and then it just like, and then my husband puts a pop can in the floor. Like, that is so annoying to me. That's my biggest pet peeve, because like, I just cleaned this whole thing up and you just can't even put your can in the garbage. Like, it gets frustrating. So that's my biggest pet peeve, even though I love my husband, but that's something that gets irritating. Do you ever count your steps when you walk? No, I don't. Have you ever peed in the woods? No, I have not. I know people that have, but I haven't. And then there's the second question, have you ever pooped in the woods? And I definitely have not pooped in the woods. Do you ever dance when no music is playing? And yes, this happens often in my house. Do you chew on pens or pencils? No. I like tap them on my lips or on my face, but I don't ever chew on them. How many people have you slept with this week? I've slept with my husband this week, and that's it. And I don't know what sense of the question that is, but yeah, that's the only person that I've slept with. My daughter doesn't even sleep. She won't even sleep in my bed. She's like, I belong in my crib. I go to sleep in my crib. Otherwise, I'm playing. What size is your bed? A queen. What is your song of the week? I don't know. I don't know what my song of the week is. I guess I would say, I don't know why Justin Bieber's Baby 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 O is like jumping in my head right now. Like, that's the first thing that came to my mind. So we're just gonna go with that, I guess. Is it okay for guys to wear pink? It depends on your complexion and your personality and your attitude. If you can pull it off, I say more power to you. Do you still watch cartoons? I hated cartoons growing up. I absolutely was like, ugh, whenever my brothers would put it on. And but now that I'm an adult and Sadie likes to watch a cartoon now and then, I will watch it with her and stay in the room. But like, I still don't like the Nickelodeon cartoons. They're like just annoying, I guess. And so we watch Disney cartoons, and they seem to annoy me less than Nickelodeon cartoons. What's your least favorite movie? I think My least favorite movie would probably have to be anything that's like just really stupid and has like no storyline, I guess. So I guess like any of those stoner movies, I can't get into them. Or like Dumb and Dumber, or what are those other, I don't know, Harold and Kumar or anything like that. I just can't get into them. Where would you bury hidden treasure? I have a pile of stuffed animals in the corner of my bedroom, and they just sit there, and they have like sentimental value, but they don't ever move or do it. Like obviously they don't move on their own, but I never do anything with them. So I guess I would hide it under there, but now I wouldn't, because now you all know where I would hide it, so you would know where to look. So now I can't hide it there. What do you drink with dinner? Unfortunately, I have not been able to kick the pop habit, so I usually drink some kind of soda, even though I'm trying to switch from soda to Crystal Light. But it is a task. What do you dip a chicken nugget in? Generally, I will take a chicken nugget and dip it in barbecue sauce and then sweet and sour sauce, and then I will eat it, and it's pretty good. What is your favorite food? My favorite food would probably have to be the bruschetta from Lou Malnati's Pizzeria. I know a lot of people that don't live in the Chicagoland area would go to Lou Malnati's and they just want Chicagoland pizza, and it's an amazing pizza joint, don't get me wrong, but their bruschetta is on fire, like so good, so good. It is probably my favorite food. What movie do you watch over and over and still love? I would say Free Willy, like never loses its I don't know, it just never loses its flavor to me, I guess. I don't know. I watch it, I'll watch it over and over again. But some other good movies, I guess, are Mean Girls. I love that movie. And also White Chicks. That movie's hilarious. And I really like The Notebook a lot too. It's pretty good. And I don't think any romance movie has compared ever since that movie came out. It's just an amazing movie. So those are like 3 of my favorite movies, I would have to say. Last person you kissed? My husband. Were you ever a girl or a Boy Scout? And I was a Girl Scout. And my parents were actually like the Scout leaders for the Boy Scouts whenever my brothers were in Boy Scouts. So they called them Cub Scouts because they were younger. And but I got to basically participate in all of the boys' activities. So I was like an honorary Boy Scout, which was a lot of fun. So it was fun. Would you ever strip or pose nude in a magazine? Probably not. When's the last time you wrote to someone on a piece of paper? I write notes to Sadie all the time. She loves to draw. You get a pen and draw on paper, and so I just like write letters to her on paper while she's watching, and then she kind of can understand that I'm trying to communicate to her. I'll talk while I'm writing, so I write letters all the time. Can you change the oil in your car? No, I can't. Ever gotten a speeding ticket? Nope. Ever ran out of gas? One time when I was at the bank, I ran out of gas. Favorite kind of sandwich? Just a turkey sandwich on whole wheat toast with a little bit of mayonnaise and mustard, and I just make that at home and I cut it in half and I eat it. And, but if I were to like say my favorite place to like buy a sandwich at like a deli or something, I would have to choose Potbelly's or Jersey Mike's. Those are both really good sandwich shops. What's the best thing that I eat for breakfast? I like the fruit and nut bars. They give me a lot of protein, and then I try to, jumpstart my metabolism and then go to the gym. I know I could just drink like a protein shake or something, but those things are so gross. I can't get into them. Just being real, okay? What is your usual bedtime? Normally probably around midnight or 11:30, sometimes later, sometimes earlier. Depending on if there's a lot of sports events going on. If my husband wants to watch a game or like catch up on SportsCenter, I'm going to bed. Are you lazy? I do have lazy tendencies, but I'm trying to overcome them. When you were a kid, what did you dress up as for Halloween? I had something different every year, so I don't know if they were just asking for one answer, but I was a crayon, I was a clown, I was a mouse, I was a bride, I was Pebbles from Flintstones one year, and I was a butterfly. The list goes on and on. I was a Power Ranger one year. Yeah, so. And my mom usually made all my costumes. The only costume that I can remember that she didn't make was the Power Ranger costume. How many? No. Where am I? What is your Chinese astrological sign? I don't know what exactly they're asking for because there's so many different signs and blah, blah, blah that you could be. I know I'm a Sagittarius, and I'm pretty sure I'm either a dog or a rabbit. I'm not 100% sure. How many languages do you speak? I speak English, and I speak a decent amount of Spanish. Do you have any magazine subscriptions? No, I don't. Legos or Lincoln Logs? Right. I guess if I had a lot of them, I would choose Lincoln Logs. But otherwise, like, just Legos. Are you stubborn? Yeah, pretty much. That's me. But I'm stubborn in a good way, too. You can't be letting people walk all over you all the time. You gotta stand up for yourself. Leno or Letterman? I guess I would say Leno, even though I don't watch either of them. I'm not really a late night talk show kind of person. Ever watch soap operas? I tried to get into it in middle school. There's a show called Passions, and I tried watching it, and that was the only one that I was even slightly interested in. And even then, I had better things to do. And now that I'm home all the time, I guess I could get into them, but they're just over my head and way too dramatic. Are you afraid of heights? They're not like one of my top fears at all. I can climb up on a roof or do a high ropes course or a zip line. I'm not, afraid of them. But like any normal person, if you're hanging over a cliff, I'm going to be scared. But in general, it's not like one of my top 5s or anything. Do you sing in the car? Yes, I belt it out in the car. Like, that is my #1 favorite place to sing. And do you dance in the car? Yeah, like I try to like low pro do it like below the window so nobody can see me, but And number 50, have I ever used a gun? And the answer is, as far as like a traditional like bam gun, like no, I've never used a gun. But I have had the opportunity. My dad has some friends that go out to the range and stuff like that, but schedules just never lined up and I never took the opportunity. So no, as far as yet, I have not used a gun. But my brother does have a FOID card, so whatevs. But that is question 1 through 50, and stay tuned for questions number 51 through 105. Bye!